Hey you guys, I'm Selena. I took Miss Forbes AP Lit class last year, class of 2016. Um, First of all, I'm gonna tell you guys about AP Lit, and well, I'll start off by telling you guys about my experience. Um, Coming into the class, I was a little bit nervous because of what I had heard about AP Lit, and I kind of like didn't want to take the class because I was already dreading all the work that we were probably gonna have to do. And I just, thought AP is like a lot of work, even just by the name. And kind of wanted to change the class, but then at the last minute, I kind of decided I didn't want to change it because, if my teachers thought that I could take this class, obviously, they saw some potential that probably I didn't see, or maybe I just wanted to like take it as a challenge. So I decided to keep it, and that was like a really smart idea, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't change it because I would have been stuck in another on level class where I would probably have homework like every day. Class would be boring, you don't really get the same experience as a regular class. So that's like the first thing. It's not like a regular class. Um, I didn't do my summer reading, so first off, I advise you do your summer reading because that's like already a lot of points. Well, you'll start off the class with a zero if you don't do it, and you know, like that's you're already off to a bad start. So I didn't do my summer reading. I did maybe I did like a little bit. It didn't really count much, but like that's kind of like one of the biggest things you have to do. So even if it's work in the summer, like just do it. Might as well just do it like right after school ends in May, and then you'll have the rest of the summer to enjoy yourself. Um, don't have a negative attitude. I had a negative attitude about the class at first, because I was like, I'm gonna fail this class. Too much work at the time. You know, I had work, and then sports. Like if you have stuff like that you think are gonna get in the way, they won't for the most part. And even if it does get in the way, like you have an assignment due, but you have to go to work, or you have a game or something, like still try to get it done. I mean, better late than not turning it in at all and getting a zero for it. And a lot of people in the past have had, these kind of problems. And if they can get through the class, even by having a lot of priorities they have to do, then, you can't too. Well, I ended up quitting my job because I was failing the class, but that's a different story. Um, do the blogs. Well, you guys probably don't have blogs this year because of things that happen in our class, like cheating. So don't cheat because Miss Forbes will find out and she'll call you out on it. And it's pretty embarrassing. I didn't cheat, so that's good. But since you guys won't have blogs, like whatever work you guys will have, make sure you do it and you do it on time. And if you guys get put in groups with other people, make sure that you do it. Even if you don't want to do it, you still have to think about all the other people that are with you that have to work on the same thing as you. So, don't think just about yourself, think about the other classmates. And just do all the work. Don't try to put it off because, a lot of people procrastinate. And I know that was my biggest thing. I procrastinated a lot throughout the whole class, not just AP Lit, any class that I had. So don't do it. Like, don't put it off and say, oh, I'm going to do this later, because you won't do it later. You'll be too tired. You'll end up falling asleep. And then you'll just try to, like, rush in the morning and do it, or just, say, okay, I'll do it after school. And then you won't do it because you'll get distracted. Um, like I said, don't cheat. It's pointless and you will get caught. And sometimes she'll give extra credit, so take advantage of it. Even if you're passing the class, it won't hurt to add more points to your grade or whatever, But if you cheat, she won't let you do extra credit, which don't be that guy or girl because at the end of this semester, you might need the extra credit, but since you cheated, you won't get that opportunity, and who knows if you're gonna fail or pass, but don't do it. Like, just don't think about how it's gonna affect you. And you guys will get like a handful amount of books that you have to read like throughout the semester, and make sure that you get the books on time. Make sure that you read all of the books, because when you guys do Socratic seminars or anything that involves the book that you're reading and you haven't read it, it'll be very obvious. And of course, if you haven't done it, you won't be able to write about it or do anything with it, which will cause you to get a failing grade for that assignment. And also, it's good to read all the books because you will already have like options to choose from when it comes to like the AP exam, and you have to do the essay, and you don't want to be that person that's like, oh my god, like what do I write about, or you don't remember anything. So just make sure that you read all the books, and you should be fine. Um, well, the AP exam, that's like the biggest thing that you should be focusing on too. And pretty much the whole semester of AP Lit is like a study guide. So go to class every day. Don't skip her class. Um, just pay attention in class, and you should be fine. Like, don't fall asleep in her class. Don't get distracted by other people or like on your phones. Just because AP Lit is like, it's pretty much gonna help you if you want to get college credit. So might as well take that opportunity when you have it. Um, uh, don't think about just the work when it comes to AP Lit, or don't think about it just like as something that you know you just need this to graduate, or like I'm just gonna get this class over with. Like, have fun in the class because the class is fun. It's chill, and after you're done with the AP exam, you literally just chill. And if you're passing the class, then you won't have to worry about like, oh, I might fail, I might pass, or whatever. Like, try to have a good grade in the class so you won't even have to take the final, because like if you're like one of those people that really doesn't like doing work or anything, then most likely you'll be that person who has a 70 or even lower, and then you're gonna have to take the final, and you have to like worry. You're gonna have to be worrying about, oh well, I don't know if I'm gonna pass or not. So just you can easily avoid all that stress if you just do everything that you're supposed to do, which most likely some of you guys probably won't do anyways, because we don't really listen to anybody else's advice. So you're gonna learn from your own experience. I learned from my own experience, which is why if I if I would have known this is how I was gonna end my semester, I would have totally changed the way I started it. But it's your experience, so you have to make your own decisions whether you want to, take everybody else's advice, or if you just want to see where you're gonna do it by yourself. But for the most part, congrats on making it this far. You guys are seniors. You guys are about to leave. Um, but don't like stress. Like, just think about this as a challenge. If you don't want the class, or even if you don't want to see it as a challenge, just think about graduation. That's you want to graduate, so you're gonna have to pass this class. You want to pass this class, you're gonna have to follow all the guidelines that you have, like everything you have to do. You'll be fine. Just try to enjoy the class, because you learn something. It's a different experience in learning from any regular class. So don't just like go to class and like just think you have to be there and it's boring. Like, enjoy the class. It's really fun. um well, hopefully you guys have a better experience than I did in AP Lit, and don't have to be, you know, panicking at the end of the semester because you don't know if you're gonna pass a class or not. Hopefully you guys actually take everything that me and others students said in consideration. But yeah, you should be fine, and don't give Miss Forbes a hard time, because she's like the really coolest teacher ever. And don't throw shade at her, because she's the shadiest person I've ever seen, the shadiest teacher. But especially if you find the class, don't try it. But congrats on being seniors. You guys are almost done, so just finish this last thing, class or whatever. I don't know what else to say. Just do your work. Just do everything we told you or whatever, and you'll be fine.